Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about the Gala version 2 upgrade. So let's get to it. So like any news from the Gala Games community, you will have to go to the Discord. You want to go under global announcements, which can be found here. And there's a post by Bitbent and it says, "Hello everyone. We have some big updates soon. The first update that we are happy to announce is that on May 15th, all addresses holding Gala on Ethereum will receive the new Gala V2 token. There are significant improvements coming to the token itself, and we will be releasing an audit report shortly. But here are some of the basic infos. Now you can click on the blog here, we'll go to that in just a sec. But here are some frequently asked questions from the bottom for those who aren't going to read it and will just ask the question. I own Gala. Is action required on my part to ensure that I receive the Gala V2 token drop? No, as long as your Gala is not currently used in any liquidity pool or smart contracts, you won't need to do anything to be eligible. What can I do with my Gala V1 after the new token drop? Absolutely nothing, as it will have no support utility by the Gala ecosystem and by the Gala company. It's just going to be a token in your wallet. The new token V2 will have all the utility in what you'll be using in the shops and to interact with OpenSea, etc. What if my Gala is unminted and in my treasure chest? All treasure chest Gala will be included and accounted for in the token airdrop. This being that Gala in the treasure chest is basically like on Gyri anyway, and they can see how much you have and they'll give you the new version when you mint it. Is this a bad thing? No, it's a fantastic thing, as upgrades of this magnitude show the scale of Gala Games' future, and we're all better off as a result. So let's click on the blog, but before that, if you want to talk about the Gala V2 discussion, you can head over here to the Gala ecosystem discussion, and in that section you have a Gala V2 upgrade discussion. You can find the link to the audits. We'll go over that in just a sec. And here is the people talking about the upgrade, if it's good, if it's bad, if they like it, if they don't, you can join in on the fun. But let's head over to the blog. So introducing Gala V2, a new era for the Gala Games ecosystem, and as we said before, on May 15th, Gala V2 will be dropped 1 from 1 to all Gala holders as a new and improved Gala Games ecosystem token. As the Gala Games ecosystem continues to grow and evolve, we are thrilled to announce the upcoming launch of Gala V2 on May 15th. This upgrade to the Ethereum contract for the Gala token brings a host of improvements to the table, including enhanced burn mechanics, security enhancements, and future upgradability. With an eye behind the horizon, our team is dedicated to ensure that Gala and the Gala Games ecosystem remains as the forefront of blockchain technology and usability. Gala V2 token drop. In anticipation to the Gala V2 launch, we have made arrangements for all of the users holding Gala V1 on Ethereum to automatically receive the new Gala V2 token in a direct 1 from 1 token drop. So what it means is if you have 1,000 Gala tokens currently, you will get the new Gala V2 tokens exactly the same amount, 1,000 for 1,000, 1 to 1. After this drop, Gala V1 will no longer be supported. Rest assured, we have actively engaging with our exchange partners to facilitate a smooth transaction. We have already made contact with the majority of our partners, but we strongly recommend storing your Gala in your personal wallet to ensure that this drop is delivered directly to you. So we'll talk about it in the future, but some exchanges have said they're not going to support the airdrop, and some said they are supporting the airdrop. And if you want to negate all of those risks, all of that negative stress in dealing with that, all you guys have to do is wherever your Gala is, you just move it to a wallet that you own. So my Gala is in my Gala Games wallet, and then I know I don't have to worry about anything because it's a wallet that I own the keys to. It's not on an exchange, it's not on a liquidity pool, and it's not stored in a smart contract. So note, you must remove your Gala from any liquidity pools or smart contracts before the snapshot on May 15th, as we cannot guarantee that the Gala drop to the liquidity pool contracts will be recoverable. It's better to be safe than sorry. Basically what this means is if that liquidity pool has a certain amount of Gala, that liquidity pool is what's going to get dropped the new Gala, and it may not be able to be recovered to give to you if you are using that liquidity pool. As we approach the exciting milestone, we've committed to keeping you informed with regular updates and announcements. Keep an eye out on our official channels for the latest information and this monumental shift in the Gala Games ecosystem. We are committed to supporting our loyal community, which has supported us through our journey. We envision a bright future for Gala, so do I, and the projects that will be built upon it. The new era of our Gala paves the way for a prosperous and thriving ecosystem that benefits all participants. Together, we will embark on an exciting journey strengthening the Gala Games community and solidifying our place in the world of Web3 tech. Stay tuned for more updates and announcements as we draw closer to the launch of the Gala V2. The best is yet to come. So this is the official Ethereum contract for Gala V2, and you can look at it through Etherscan. There's currently no activity, there's no holders. So if you want to verify it yourself, you can verify it here. But here's the important questions that we answered before in Bitbender's tweet on Gala Games. Now let's move on to the audits, the contract audits. We're back with more information about the upcoming update to Gala and the audit results for the tokens and the new contract. As we've announced earlier this week, Gala V2 will soon be released. This update token will improve the security, scalability, and overall sustainability of the Gala Games ecosystem massively, and we are thrilled to be near deploying this update. Today we wanted to clarify a few points about Gala V2 update just so that everyone has all the information they need. The snapshot and drop should be fairly straightforward, and most shouldn't have to do anything out of the ordinary to ensure they are delivered their Gala for the new contract. There are, however, several steps everyone should take to prepare for the drop we'll explore later in this article. So what Gala V2 brings to the ecosystem? We begin our journey with very clear vision and goals. While we're still laser focused on these goals, the methods we employ to reach those adapt and change over time. Blind adherence to systems isn't the way to innovate, and we will see a way to improve how we operate. We earnestly try to make that change. Our initial contract for Gala on Ethereum was written in 2020, so roughly 3 years ago. Since that time, we have grown massively, 100%. They've scaled like no man's business. We have games live now with many more on their way, and the scope of the Galaxian family has expanded with music, film, and the Gala token now has utility and applications that we never available before. As our ecosystem has grown through, we're still operating under those rules and capabilities of the Gala contract laid out in 2020. Moving into an era where Gala functions as a native gas coin or our own property blockchain, we need a contract on Ethereum that can handle every function that every game on our platform needs it to have. Before Project Gyri, which is Gala's blockchain that they're building, layer 1 blockchain, the official Gala token was on the Ethereum network. Now that we are operating on our own blockchain, the Ethereum contract that governs Gala outside our ecosystem needs to match our capabilities with Project Gyri. A new contract that allows us to create more formalized burning focus for our gas transactions, enable governance votes that update emission schedules and dynamic supply, and so much more. From a user's perspective, new Gala will function just like the old Gala. Under the hood though, we're adding a ton of power to the engine that is Web3 entertainment. We're proud to present to you 2 thorough audits of our new Gala contract performed and represented by firms Anchain and Certic. So here's the link to the 2 audits, and we have them available here. Let's first take a look at the Certic audit. So if you scroll down here, it says Gala Games V2. The security assessment was prepared by Certic, the leader in Web3 security. And overall, you have the summary. You can go through this, it's 34 pages long, but if you just take a quick look at the vulnerable summary, they found a total of 9 things, and all 9 of them were resolved. None of them are unresolved, none of them have been declined, none of them have been acknowledged, and it was just 1 medium, a couple of minors, and 2 informational. So overall, you can see the contract is good, it's been audited. You can read through the table of contents and everything else if you want to. I will do this in my due time when I get time. Next we have the other audit, and if we scroll all the way down, you can read through this again. This is 38 pages. I'm not going to do that, but if you go to the vulnerability checklist, it says it's passed all of the criteria for that audit. So you know the contract is good, there shouldn't be any vulnerabilities, and if they are, Gala will generally be on top of that. So let's head back to the post. Ensuring your Gala is captured in the snapshot. All Gala on the Ethereum network will be captured in a snapshot on May 15th. We'll have more information about the exact time as it approaches, but we've already asked that exchanges hold withdrawals and deposits earlier that day Pacific time. Any Gala you wish to move on or off the network out of the smart contract should be done prior to May 15th. So any transitions you want to do it before May 14th just to be safe. On May 15th, don't do nothing with your Gala. Don't move it, don't look at it, don't bathe in its glory, just leave it there until the new update. The snapshot will only consider Gala held in ERC20 wallets on the Ethereum network. ERC20 wallets are designed to hold tokens of the same type as Gala on Ethereum. Other tokens that are not on the Ethereum network will not be included. Any Gala in your Gala or Jari wallet or in your treasure chest is set ready for the snapshot. So you don't have to worry about if it's in your Gala wallet or if it's in your treasure chest, because they will automatically account for that. It's just for any other Gala that you have that's not on the Ethereum blockchain and it's not in an Ethereum compatible wallet. If you're curious about the eligibility of your Gala, check out this support article to learn how to verify your Gala will be accounted for in the snapshot. So if you want, we'll click here. Checking the eligibility of a wallet, you can check here and it will give you all the information you need to check if you're eligible. Important, any Gala held in a liquidity or swap token may not be captured. In these cases, the actual Gala is held by the smart contract and is replaced with another token to represent it. In this case, the original Gala is not typically what you are actually in possession of and could mean that the Gala v2 end up stuck in a smart contract not meant to support it. The same goes for tokens left in contracts such as liquidity pools, where Gala under the new contract would have no way to exit that pool that was built on the old contract. The snapshot will not include tokens received through bridges such as P-Gala. Tokens like these are distributed through the bridges created by third parties and are not supported by Gala Games. So if you have a P-Gala, I would convert it to Gala. In the specific example, that token is used by a third party not affiliated with Gala Games as a representation of Gala on Binance Smart Chain entirely off the Ethereum. So if you have it on the Binance Smart Chain, I would convert it to Ethereum as well. The following original ERC20 address is the only Gala outside of our Project Jari supported by Gala Games. So this is the contract. After May 15th, this will be the new contract for all Gala on the Ethereum network. So that's the new contract. Exchanges and marketplaces. Centralized exchanges and NFT marketplaces operate through varying degrees of custodial wallets and complex smart contract entanglement. Since Gala actively engaged in a smart contract will possibly go uncaptured during the snapshot, it is not advisable to have your Gala listed for trade in a liquidity pool, set as an offer on an item, or set as a price on an item. So I would remove all your offers in OpenSea or any marketplace, but we'll get more to that in just a sec. Remember, after the new contract is deployed, the original Gala will have no use. Marketplace listings in the original version of Gala will be listed for a phased out token. The old Gala under the original contract will be defunct and have no usability whatsoever. We have communicated as much as we can with exchanges and marketplaces, but it's a big network. On OpenSea, you'll find that offers and listings in Gala have been disabled preemptively so that a few as possible listings go unnoticed by the owner. So if you have anything in OpenSea and that is currently listed in Gala, cancel it before May 15th. No, cancel it May 14th, May 13th, just to be safe. While we have tried to deliver news and instructions to exchanges and marketplaces as far as we're able to reach that have not communicated with us or been made aware of the upcoming snapshot. For this reason, and out of abundance of caution, we recommend that you transfer any Gala in custodial wallets, such as on a centralized exchanges, into ERC20 wallets entirely controlled by you before the snapshot. This will ensure your Gala is accounted for and you are directly delivered your Gala v2. For full transparency, the following are the basic instructions we are delivering to exchanges and marketplaces to inform them of the timeline. So exchanges should inform us of their wallet address containing Gala as soon as possible. Gala v1 deploys and withdrawals need to be frozen by May 15th at 12 PT, May 15th 7 PM UTC. Gala v2 will begin being distributed on exchange wallets May 15th 5 PT, May 16th at 0000 UTC. Exchanges will verify they've received one-to-one distribution of Gala v1 to Gala v2 and convert. Once verified and converted, exchanges may turn deposit and withdrawals back on at their leisure. No exchange or marketplace, however, is obliged to follow our instructions. Some exchanges and marketplaces may limit deposits and withdrawals further than we recommend, and some may not even follow our guidelines at all. So just to be safe, get your Gala off exchanges and into a wallet that you own. They've said it like several times in the article, in the previous article, in this article, and I cannot state the fact enough that not your keys, not your crypto. If you're curious what will happen on a specific platform you use, reach out and ask the organization about their plans before May 15th. And this is basically a review. Now, these are the audits that we've checked, and if you go over to the post that I mentioned earlier, you have a post by Nephilim. All Gala v1 captured in the May 15th snapshot will automatically become Gala v2. This includes Gala on Jari and the treasure chest Gala. You do not have to do anything for this unless your Gala is in a liquidity pool or a contract like Uniswap. Your Gala is held on an exchange that receives the Gala but does not properly manage the new Gala v2 despite our efforts. In both of these cases, you can ensure your Gala is captured in a snapshot by holding your Gala in your own wallet or in the treasure chest. So I've given you this information on a blog post, in Discord, and I'm going to get to Twitter soon as well, but they've given you the information on several platforms so that you can see it depending on which platform you use. Delist NFTs in Gala V1 before May 15th. After May 15th, Gala V1 will no longer be supported. We strongly recommend delisting all NFTs on secondary marketplaces until May 15th. If those listings are in Gala, additional offers and listing in Gala have been temporarily disabled by OpenSea. If you have any other secondary markets that have listings in Gala, I would delist it immediately. Because I know as soon as they get the token, the first people to get the V2 token, they're going to scour the secondary marketplaces like OpenSea, like Magic Eden, like whatever the secondary marketplace of their choice. They're going to look for any item that is sold on Gala and still has the old Gala contract, and they're going to buy it outright. That basically means they've got the item for free, only having to pay gas. Next up, we have a tweet by Jason Bitbender Brink. Little more context on the Gala v2 deployment coming on May 15th. Time for a bit of history lesson. Back in the early days of Gala Games, we had originally built Gala as a ERC1155 token on the same contract as most of the Townstar game tokens are on. However, we quickly realized that wasn't a good plan and deprecated that the token in favor of ERC20 Gala token everyone holds today. Now, as time has moved forward, we have identified other improvements that could be made on that token. Unfortunately, that isn't how the original contract works and it cannot be upgraded. The only solution is to do what we did the first time. Deprecate the old contract and token, deploy a new contract and use that instead. One of the reasons I suspect this is pure speculation on my part, Coinbase isn't supporting the Gala v2 token is because they are looking at it as an airdrop, which it isn't. Yes, it is a new contract address, but it isn't an airdrop in a sense that holding XRP gets you FLR or anything like that. At the end, our ecosystem will only recognize the v2 token and the v1 token will have been completely deprecated. Our focus has always been on building amazing games and building the ecosystem needed to support those games. The Gala token is the central component of our ecosystem. This update is needed to make it work correctly in context, and this is what is most important at the end of the day. We have always considered Coinbase and Coinbase Exchange and all of the whole family of Coinbase entities and services to be great partners to our ecosystem, in my hope that once this little bit of clarity, they will decide to support the Gala v2. However, even if they do not, we will continue to build our entertainment ecosystem to make it the best Web3 entertainment ecosystem in the world. Check out what else is going on at Gala Games, but if we go to the next post, also, this is a continuation of the current post. Also, another point of context, I see that various people saying, why didn't you work this out with the exchanges before you announced it? This is extremely, unfortunately, not how it works. Most exchanges won't have a discussion about a new contract or upgrade until after it has been announced. They absolutely want you to be serious about it, not just have a conversation. You have to commit before the conversation will ever happen. Let us know when you announce it and we will have the conversation about whether we can support it, is the answer I've received almost from more than one exchange. From their perspective, it makes perfect sense. You don't want to have an audit on a contract that isn't actually deployed. You don't want to work with a team that isn't committed to their plans. Yes, it kind of sucks for us because it would have been great if it was hammered out ahead of time, but that isn't how it works. Then we have just a summary of what the V2 contract does. I do have to say though, it is wonderful to think that the vast majority of exchanges, most are extremely willing to work with us because they understand what comes with the Gala V2. Lower gas fees, better security, correct burn tracking, and future-proofing. And then we go to this post, which is, I think that right now is a great idea to remind people how awesome it is to self-custody your own crypto. Get a Trezor or a Ledger, get something that allows you to actually own and protect your coins. Sexes are great and wonderful partners, but you should always hold onto your own crypto when you can. Basically, this is reiterating the phrase that if it's not your keys, it's not your crypto. We don't want to repeat an FTX or a Celsius where you have your stuff on there and they go bankrupt and you can't get it back and you lose a shit ton of money. I don't want to happen with Gala, so I keep my Gala in a wallet that I own. Now, I mentioned earlier that Coinbase will not be supporting the Gala v2 airdrop. This is their official post. Your Gala V1 funds will remain accessible to you on Coinbase, and you will continue to have the ability to withdraw your funds at any time. Please know that Coinbase will not be supporting any airdrop of Gala V2. Gala funds held in a Coinbase.com Pro exchange or Prime before, during, or after the planned snapshot will not entitle you to receive any Gala V2 via potential airdrops. To ensure you receive your Gala V2 airdrop from the Gala Games team, transfer any V1 held by Coinbase into a self-custodial wallet such as Coinbase Wallet before the snapshot. See the official post for more details and instructions. So if you want to see that, you can go to the Coinbase official post and check that out. We also had a post today by Gate.io. Gate.io is saying that it will support the Gala contract migration. So if you want to transfer it from like Coinbase to Gate.io, you could do that, but I would still transfer it to a wallet with the keys.io. Now, if you head over to OpenSea, you can see that any of their OpenSea on the secondary market, they give you the information here. It says read about the V2 upgrade. But even if you go to like the NFT marketplaces, they're telling you that the upgrade is happening. And if we go down here, you see this right here. It's currently listed in Gala. It expires in 12 days. It expires May 17th. So SoulSeth01, I would highly recommend you delist this, even though it's just $4.43. That's still $4.43. So anything that is after May 15th, I would get rid of it and do it May 14th, May 13th, just to be safe. Everything else is ETH. And then if we go over here, if you click on item and go down to the description, it says it here that the V2 upgrade is happening. And then if you want to go to the Gala support team, it gives you upgrading to V2. It basically gives you a summary of everything that I have just said in the blog post and I've read out for you. And then here is the Gala Games FAQ. This is what Bitbender was talking about in his announcement and in his tweet. But here is majority of the FAQ. You can find the links to both of those in the description. I'll link everything in the description, so that makes it easier for you guys. And that is pretty much everything you need to know about the Gala V2 update. Now, I know this was a long video, but I wanted to read through the whole blog post so you guys can get the audio version of it. Because let's admit it, most people aren't going to read through it. They would listen to it, but they can't be bothered to read. And I'm one of those people, but I'm doing it for you guys. Another reason I waited a couple of days, maybe I think it's been a week now, is because we had all this back and forth discussion. We had all this back and forth between the exchanges and Gala, and we got more information. I didn't release a video as soon as we saw the news about the V2 because I wanted to get the most information I can. And since it's the 5th of March, you still have 10 days, 9 if you want to be safe, to get your Gala off exchanges into your wallet and be able to participate in the 1-for-1 exchange between Gala V1 and Gala V2. I would highly recommend you just put it in your Gala wallet, or if you have a Trezor or a Ledger, just put it in there because that's even more secure. So hopefully this video helps you guys out in knowing what V2 is, what to do to make sure you get your Gala secured, and that you receive your V2 airdrop. That's pretty much it for this video. As always, don't forget to hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell because it's the easiest way to support me as a content creator and it's free. If you haven't already, checked my video in one of these corners about the Gala Games May Mayhem event that's currently happening right now, where you can earn free NFTs and free Gala just by playing games. How awesome is that? As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.